Hello guys, Mike here with 2-0 Scrapping. Today we're going to be doing a tower fan. It's right here. I already took the screws off from the back to save time. There's just screws all along the back right here. Just take those off and the back should come right off like that. And then here you're going to see the electric motor that turns the fan. And here's the stand. Turn it this way. And this just pops right off the bottom plate. And there's going to be another little motor that helps it rotate. So we're going to start off with the bottom piece. And take off this little electric motor here. Wires. Here's the motor. And just take off the screw here and take off this plastic. Just get a little motor right there. And this bottom plate, there's a thing here for the wire so you don't pull it off. What I'm going to do is cut the wire as close as possible to it. See, and just comes right off there. So we have some copper wire right here. And we're just going to keep taking off the rest of the stuff here. And then here's the electric motor. We're going to take off the fan part first. Just push the top of the fan, holds it in place, pop it off, and then the fan part will come off the top part here, the hinge that holds it in place where it spins. And then you just break it off the motor. Break the motor off. Just plastic. Just a bit of screw there. Now we're going to move up to the control panel up here. Look. Some screws here. Alright, I finished removing the screws from the top control panel here. Just pull it off. Okay. So I took off the screws here. There's going to be some screws in these long holes, but I'm just going to rip it apart. Or try at least. That and just get a screwdriver, break it off, it comes right off. This is just plastic, so you just throw that away. And here's going to be a little low-grade board right there with all these LED lights. You can take the LEDs off if you want to save those. And then there's a chip there. So I'm going to go ahead and take this board off, cut all these wires, and I'll be back. Alright, so now to take this fan piece off the electric motor, there's going to be a screw right there in between the electric motor and the fan. It's holding it in place. So we're just gonna take that screw off, and this should slide just right off of it. There we go. The fan should come right off. Alright, so far we got all this wiring here, and I'm just gonna trim off the wiring off this motor. Just gonna cut it. You could sell these motors too on eBay. Some people will buy them, but I don't have time to sell stuff on eBay, post stuff and watch it. This one I was gonna keep, but I'm just gonna cut the wires and scrap that too. And these wires are gonna be number 2 here. This one here is gonna be number 1. You could strip that one. So now we're gonna clean up this piece here. Get all the plastic off the wiring. Another low-grade board. Just rip these off. There we go. Another low-grade board. And just cut off all these ends off of these wires. We just want to have nothing but wire here. You leave that plastic on there. Here we go. So number 2 there. These are going to be. What the hell is that? These are going to be some little small generators. At least negative ion generator. I don't know if they'll buy these. They're just kind of like capacitors, so you can just throw it with your electrical stuff. I have a bucket. I'll show y'all. I have a bucket here that I throw all these connections. Anything electrical, I just throw it all in here. Except for that plastic. Like all these connections, I throw them in here and they buy them. That's miscellaneous. And they give me about 25 cents a pound for that. So like this cord here, I'll just cut off the end and I'll throw it in that bucket. Okay, so basically all you get off of a tower fan is a little bit of some number 1 copper wire, and these you could strip it out, pull it out, strip it, and some number 2 here. We got 2 low-grade boards, and there's an IC chip, you could take that off too, and these LEDs, and 2 electrical motors. And that's about it for this video, guys. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.